Welcome to Kranky Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Here, truth cuts through the noise and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversations for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Kranky Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always win. Come on, let's get into it. Good afternoon. It's that time again. EPL Champions League. Tons of British teams involved. Some on the precipice, some even, and some on their way out. We have 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow. And after that, we'll know the final 8. Thanks for joining me. This is Kranky. You're on the Kranky Live podcast, where we keep it real. We are authentic. We can't say we're the best. We can't say we're the realest. We can't say we're the most credible, because you know what? We have no empirical data to substantiate that. What we'll say is that we do our best. We know we're real. We know we're authentic. And we know we do it the right way. So thanks for joining me. We're going to talk some football today. We're here for the Watchalong between Arsenal and Leverkusen. But as part of today's show, we're going to keep abreast of all 4 games that are currently, there'll be 3 ongoing, since the Bodo Glimt game against Sporting is ongoing, but look like Bodo Glimt is going out. So what Bodo Glimt has done is given optimism, is given Man City, Tottenham, all those teams that were down significant first leg, because Sporting is now leading by 4-0. So as you say, not Bodo Glimt, I should say Sporting have given them hope, not Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt has given teams like Real Madrid maybe a pause as to not being totally comfortable that they'll go through. As you come in, people, hit the like button. Don't be afraid to hit the like button. You know, other people come join the show. But it should be a good show. I'm looking forward to it. Now, here are today's games. As you can see from the games, we have the Bodo Glimt Sporting game, and Sporting they're going to go through. We have Arsenal Leverkusen, and that score is tied 1-1. Arsenal got a penalty, which made it deemed was dubious. While what people are not focused on, which they should be focused on, is that the Leverkusen captain should have been sent off in the first, 7-8 minutes of the game. Committed an early foul, then committed a clear yellow card, didn't get sent off, and he's the one who scored. So if you want to take onus with what transpired, and we're upset at the fact that people say Madueke dive, then go back to earlier in the game and what transpired. And then we're going to have Chelsea playing PSG. I find it hard for Chelsea to come back. Chelsea was in the game. It was 2-2 at one point. And then they lost their head, and they lost the game, and they may have lost the tie. And then we have Real Madrid against Man City. And I've said this numerous times. Pep Guardiola overthinks too much with his team, and sometimes is his worst enemy. The fact that to me, he had Nori to play left back, and he plays already there, who's not a really left back, more effective in the middle. And then he had him with the ball that was kicked up by Courtois for the first goal, where he looked like he was in no man's land. And after that, Real Madrid sort of just ran wild. They did a brilliant job of doubling up on Doku. He played Semenyo in the 10, which he shouldn't have. But that's Pep. You know, he's a deemed to be a genius. But I've always said this. He's always had the best team most times. And what's interesting is he's only won the Champions League one with Man City, even though to me, maybe 3 or 4 of those times he's been at Man City about 10 years now. He has had the best team and haven't gone across the line. And if you remember him going to Bayern after taking that year of sabbatical from Barcelona, he had the best team in Germany. They had a very, very good team. 3 years there, won the Bundesliga as Bayern always does most of the time, except maybe once in a while Leverkusen or Dortmund may jump in for a title once every other 10 years. And he didn't win it with Bayern. And as he left Bayern, they won. So there is some shadow on his resume, even though most people view him as the maestro of coaching. So let's see what happens with that game. It should be an interesting game. I think they make it difficult for Real Madrid, even though I heard Bellingham is coming back. He's probably comfortable playing anywhere. So we'll see what happens. And then we have the Arsenal game. My concern about our team, and let me try to put up the starting 11. These are the 2 starting 11 for both teams. If they look like it's scribbled for Leverkusen, I was finding it hard to find out where to get their starting lineup from. I had it on the UEFA Champions League site, but I didn't like what they showed. I thought this is better, more optically pleasing. Now, I'm not pleased with your starting team. I'm sorry, but there's no way Trossard should be in the field. Now, he may come and score and everybody be happy. Trossard has been a liability, not even just been okay, a liability over the last 2.5 months. I have no idea how he gets to start. He's been one just big error game after game. And now Arteta put him in, but Arteta must know best. I guess he probably sees something in training he liked. Let's hope he plays well today and let's hope we get over the line. Because if we don't win this, we don't want to be like Liverpool last year. If we don't win this game, it'll be all disappointment. How well we played. We won every single game. First time ever in the Champions League, first round. And first team to do that in the new format. And then we lose. That's not a good thing. And Kofani, who actually is the starting center forward for Leverkusen, he was a handful. He gave Gabriel and Saliba a very, very difficult time. So let's see how that works out in this game. Was it Saliba who played last game or was it Mascara? Whoever was playing the center half with Gabriel, he gave him a hard time. So it's going to be a difficult game. But I would expect that we're going to walk across the finish line. I know a lot of people are very excited about Max Doman. He may not even play today, but he's at home. And he's probably comfortable at home. And I'm sure Arteta may give him a few minutes. Hopefully, Eze can do his magic. He's getting better game after game after game. And in the last 3 or 4 games, he came against Mansfield Town, the FA Cup, scored a brilliant goal. Played well last game against Everton. And then wasn't brilliant against Leverkusen, but we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully he's at home. He's comfortable. And we need some runners. The problem that we have is Trossard and Saka are slow in terms of football and wingers. They're slow. So for Eze to make those brilliant passes between the line over the top, it's not happening because they're not getting by there, man. That's why we should have Martinelli running that slant a lot from the left and Eze trying to find him between the lines or over the top. But we'll see what happens. So it should be an interesting game. And if we think about our wingers, Saka has not a good season. I think Saka has like 6 Premier League goals, and his assist is normally from set pieces. He's not getting assists from open play, and he has not played well this season at all. So if you have Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, and Madueke, and none of them really are shining, then there's a lot to be desired. Look like Arteta has lost confidence in Jesus. Haven't seen Jesus on the field in a while now. He likes Havertz, maybe for his older play and his height and his ability in the air. But also Havertz is coming and he's been decent, but nothing spectacular. Nami says Saka is fast. I'm not sure which Saka you're watching. Saka is not fast. Saka is not fast. Nothing fast about Saka. He may be quick off the mark. He's not fast. How many times has Saka run by a player, just, push it and run by them like Martinelli would do or Madueke would do? He doesn't have that in him. What he does is, most times you watch him, he goes inside. I'd say 90% of the time he doesn't go down the line. He go inside. He'll dip right and go inside. I don't think his stats are predictable. I think he's just not played well. He's been ordinary, and he's the vice captain. He's the highest paid player. He needs to produce. He's a star boy. And if he keeps playing like this, his only thing is that England has no right winger currently. Semenyo, even though he's English, is playing. What Firmino play for? Play for an African team. Gordon plays on the left. Madueke is his competition for England. Palmer hasn't really played well in the 10 or wing for Chelsea, so he's not a competition. So he really has no competition on the right, to be honest. But if he keeps playing this way, Dorman maybe his competition. If Dorman comes in 2-3 games in a run producing and he's not producing, he's got to go to the bench. So we'll see what happens. But it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to the game. Leverkusen has shown that they're a handful. And they were much better than I thought they would be, to be honest. Much better. My hope is that we don't spend a lot of time dilly-dallying. We just put them to the sword early, press them early, put them to the sword early, put them away, and so we can all relax and go home. We have bigger fish to fry. We have the Carabao Cup coming up on Sunday. After that is what? International break. Then we'll be focused on World Cup playoff qualifiers and Euro qualifiers and all those teams that are trying to qualify to the playoffs. And 2 weeks later, we'll be back in the Premier League trying to get it over the line, move forward. Now, I have some multi-split screening. I have 2 TVs in front of me, so I'm seeing the Man City game on one channel. And I probably put the Chelsea game either on my iPad. You know what? I'm going to do it on my iPad. And then I'll put another one on my iPhone. So I'll have, it's 3 games, so I only need 3 other games. The big thing for Arsenal tonight is that we have no Timber. Ben White is the player, and Ben White has been injury prone. I think Ben White is a bit better offensively than Timber. His crosses are much better. He overlaps better. Timber tends to go inside. Ben White goes outside, so Saka can cut in. Ben White will run around him. The defense has to make a decision. Timber makes it easy. He always goes inside. So therefore, most time he goes inside. So therefore, it's all packed in. I think Ben White spread the field more. So it should be a better option for Saka linking up. And part of Saka's game has always been around Ben White, Saka, and Odegaard linking up quite a bit. That's changed, and we have a much more balanced approach, and it hasn't fit Saka well. I realize that most of the time we attack through the right side, which is Saka's side, and we starve the left side of the field. So, yeah. So, as I said before, Andrich, the captain for Leverkusen, should definitely not have made the end of the first half. But they have a pretty similar team today. As you can see, their team. I think Kofani was hard to handle the last game. Kwanzaa played well for them, the former Liverpool academy product. So it should be interesting. I'm looking at the Real Madrid team. It's a similar team. I don't see. There's no Bellingham. Mbappe's on the bench actually, but there's no Bellingham in the team, so he's not made the trip. Or he's made a trip. He's in the stands. They have a similar team from the last game. So let's see what City does. Let's see what Arsenal does. And let's see what Chelsea does. It's game time. Now, I'll be a little bit slower than some of you because I'm streaming the game on Paramount on all my devices. And Paramount, obviously, the stream is a little bit slower. Come on, Arsenal. Put Leverkusen in the sword early and often, and let's get over with. Now, who's City starting? It has Doku. I hope he starts Cherky. I'm telling you, Cherky is City's best offensive player. I'm not sure why he doesn't start every game. Reinders is starting. He's starting a different team. Pep has too many options. Arsenal coming forward, and Gyökeres kicked the ball to nobody. I get a lot of stick for this because people say Gyökeres have 16 goals in our competition. He's always been a good goal scorer. He's just not a good footballer. He's just not. Arsenal coming forward, right? Said it's Gyökeres trying to play it on to Trossard. How did Trossard get to start? I don't understand that. Trossard hasn't played well. Why wouldn't you start Martinelli, who's going to help defensively and try to run by the defender. I don't know. Arsenal pressing. Leverkusen trying to go over the top, trying to find Cavani, who was a handful last game. A handful. Here he goes again. Difficult last game. Made probably the one fault I see has made Gabriel and Saliba work more than most others, actually. Here come Leverkusen coming forward, plays back. They do keep the ball well also. They're a good team. Leverkusen with a good ball. Leverkusen coming forward. They have space and time. Leverkusen, the cross, dangerous cross, headed up by Saliba. Corner for Leverkusen. Here we go again. Starting to pressure us early. Saliba was a little bit slow on that ball. He's getting pressure by Cavani, who's running off him. Oh, Real Madrid should have scored a while ago. Oh my God, they got a sitter. What horrible defending by City. They got a sitter. They missed that. Corner to Leverkusen. Dangerous. Headed out by Rice. Leverkusen has it again, trying to come to the box. Blocked. They're pressuring us. Leverkusen coming forward. They're having time and space on the ball, and we're chasing the ball. I think we need to go to a mid block for a while, just cool off, and then start pressing. Starting pressing too quickly. The press is not organized. It's not every, look at far goal is from the from Henrich. That doesn't work. Trossard to Gabriel. Okay, Arsenal has it now. Let's try to keep it for a little while. To Ben White. White coming forward. White hasn't played a lot of football, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays today. White to Saka. Saka to Zubimendi. Zubimendi just go to Rice. Took too long to pass it to him. Now get it to him. Rice going forward. Goes to Zubimendi. Zubimendi to Saliba. Saliba will go outside to Saka. Saka has his man one-on-one. Being jockeyed by other players. Should go back to Saliba right away. Saliba should just go in the box. Doesn't decide to do so. Got to put the ball in the box. Gabriel to Trossard. Trossard back to Gabriel. We're just playing the ball around. City just put up a save from Courtois. City pressuring Real Madrid. Here comes Saliba. Our problem is we don't go over the top, so defenses can cheat against us. Throwing to Arsenal, the player ran out of bounds. Just join us. We're in the 4th minute of play. Arsenal versus Leverkusen, score tied at 0. And I would say play so far, if not even, Leverkusen just has a little bit better play. Arsenal to Saka. Saka to Ben White. Here come Leverkusen. They've got away. Cavani ran offside, so decide not to run. Like I said, they're trying to hit us on the break. We got to be careful. And City's all over Real Madrid. Arsenal now having more possession against Leverkusen. The home teams in Champions League always seem to do much better than in the sort of more domestic leagues in terms of opponents. Saliba coming forward. Look at the space behind the defender for Trossard. We don't have no speed. You could try to pass over the top, but you're not going to do so because Trossard won't get to it. And Cappy with a big boot down the field. Ball played out, throwing to Arsenal. Yeah, Real Madrid can't get out of their own half. City just dominating possession. Pep learned his lesson. He has Nori at right back playing the inverted versus Riley. Arsenal coming forward. Saliba. Leverkusen decided to press now, and they're doing a good job pressing. So we have them up the field. So got to be a gap between this. They have almost like a square, a rectangular way they're pressing. It's interesting the way they're doing it, actually. Maybe it's how we're set up, where they're marking us or marking the gaps, but we got to get Eze in the game. Has he touched the ball yet? I don't think he's touched the ball yet. Saka we're trying to bring them in. We have brought them in the field, and we can go forward. Rice turns outside of Trossard. Trossard coming forward. He has options. Goes to Saliba. Saliba to Zubimendi, back to Saliba. Good attempt by Saliba trying to find Gyökeres, but no such luck. 7 minutes in, score tied at 0. I don't think Eze has touched the ball, That's not good. And Cape, Zubimendi coming forward. Doesn't have no space. It's Saka. Put the ball in the back, Saka. Put the ball in the box. He's trying to go down the wing. Put the ball in the box. Corner to Arsenal. All this is go back inside on his left and put the ball over the top. Like Saka forgot how to beat players, actually. Just join us. We're in the 8 minutes of play. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Score tied at 0. Come on, Arsenal. Make this set piece count. Saka with the set piece. Good set piece. Edit out. Was not good. Needed a bit more height. Actually, the ball hit Gabriel in the shoulder. He just chipped it. He would have got it on goal. Goal kick to Leverkusen. And Gabriel missed that one. So he put the ball over the top, throw into Leverkusen. This is going to be a tough game today. This will not be an easy out at all. Here come Leverkusen, and it has a run on Salah and Saliba, I should say. Sorry. Leverkusen coming forward. They have a clear shot at goal, blocked by Arsenal. They're playing really well, and we're not. I don't think we're 10 minutes in. Eze hasn't touched the ball, and Gyökeres touched it once. That means we're not either they're not moving well or we're not getting on the ball in good positions. Leverkusen doing a really good job of playing through us. Here comes Zubimendi trying to find Gyökeres. He has Gyökeres right. Gyökeres trying to go outside, crosses it, ball out of bounds, corner. I just don't like Gyökeres out wide with the ball because he doesn't do well with it. So he's trying to cross up his left foot for a cross. But corner to Arsenal. We got to make those set pieces count, though. See City crying for a handball against Real Madrid. Real Madrid can't even touch the ball against City. They just dominate possession. Ball out. Arsenal with a corner Rice back to Eze. Eze coming forward. Over the top, Eze trying to find Gabriel just over his head. Goal kick to Leverkusen. I think Eze got to be more on the 18. He's too deep for the corner. He's got to stand on the 18. That ball just measured Gabriel a while ago. So we're in the 12 minutes of play, score tied at 0. Leverkusen looks really, really good. Their attack looked like be more purposeful than our attacks. Here they come again. They have some athletes out there. They're playing the ball around us so easy. Look how deep they are. We don't normally have that. Teams don't come up the field up. Unless you're Man City or Liverpool, we don't normally have that. Oh. Player just twisted and beat. That should have been a foul against Arsenal, actually. That player just bamboozled my Nkape. You can't even get the ball off them. They look like the better team. I'm sure the Emirates crowd must be very nervous. This is not what we expected, frankly. They're playing like they're Barcelona. They're just playing the ball around us. They little touches, and Ben White just get that away. They're just playing the ball around us. Here comes, we're in the 13th minute, and Leverkusen looks like Barcelona, the old Barcelona with Busquets and Xavi and Iniesta. We're just running around. They're just playing the ball around us. Also, about the Trossard. Trossard should not be in the field. I just can't see it. Trossard would like to take touches. He has the ball, doesn't know where he's going. And he goes outside to Zubimendi to White, back to Saka, Saka to Eze. I have no idea who Saka passing that ball to. Just kick the ball with hope. Zubimendi. White is foul. Should be a throw-in. That's not a foul, really? In come Eze. Eze to Trossard. Trossard with a shot. Going nowhere. Eze rolled it nice to the Trossard, but that shot had no chance. He could have played a 1-2 with Gokares right there. Gokares was right there to play a 1-2 with. But he should not be in the field. I'm sorry. Ben White coming forward. He could have found Eze. Decided not to. Find Saka. Saka to Eze to a really good save by the keeper. That ball was to Eze. Trossard took it, shot. Very good save by the keeper. I thought that was Eze shot, actually. So it was Ben White, played to Saka. Saka rolled it to Eze, who left it to Trossard, who shot, and the keeper saved it. You come Man City Cherky. Cherky with Reinders. Reinders with a really poor cross. So I'm commentating a couple games, people. We have 2 games here. I'm not watching Chelsea game yet. Come on, Gabriel. Put one in from the set piece. Set piece in, head it out. Back to Saka. She just put it back in the box. He goes to Eze. Eze beat his man nicely. Eze with a good ball to Saka. Saka trying to go down the wing. Should just cross it. He goes back to ball back to Saliba. Goes to Saka. Saka comes inside. Try to cross it. Poor cross. Headed out by Leverkusen. Saliba wins it back. Goes back to Raya. We're in the 16th minute. Score tied at 0. Here comes Rice. Rice to... Why is Trossard so far back? The Trossard, Saliba, Zubamende, back to Trossard, back to Rice. It's almost like playing Nkapé at left wing and Trossard playing the inverted now. I don't know what that means. I don't think that's a smart way of operating, actually. Because Gabriel plays inside to Trossard. I don't trust Trossard with that ball. Don't give it to him. With so much people around him, do not trust Trossard. Put Trossard with the ball where if he loses it, we can have good transition defense. Eze coming forward. Eze looking to create something. Goes to Zubamende, back to Saliba. Back to Eze. Eze inside to Zubamende. Zubamende turns brilliantly. Got rid of his man. He has players outside. He goes to Rice. Rice coming forward. Should trying to go in the box now. Go to Nkapé. Nkapé plays inside the Trossard, who tries a fancy stick to Rice. Rice back to Zubamende. Zubamende with a no-look pass to nobody. He's very upset because I think Gyökeres should have been there. Real Madrid now battering the goal. They hit the upright, almost scored. Ball almost ricocheted off. Almost ricocheted off. Look like it's a penalty against Bernardo Silva. He used his arm to do that. You say it's not a penalty? It looks like a penalty to me. Ball played out to Saliba. Saliba to Saka. Saka trying to get down the wing. Gonna go back to Saliba. Beat his man nicely. Goes inside to Saka to Eze. Eze to Zubamende. Trying to walk through Saka. Foul against Arsenal. I don't even see that foul. I don't know what that foul is. I have no idea what that foul is. I have no idea what that foul was. It looked like a foul to me. We're in the 19th minute. Leverkusen playing well so far. Arsenal coming to the game. Score tied at 0. It's 1-1 in the 2 legs so far. Here come Leverkusen. Good tackle by Gabriel. And got tripped up, foul for Arsenal. Really good tackle by Gabriel. Arsenal trying to go forward. Gyökeres has it, loses it, has it, ball out of bounds. Back to the keeper, plays it out for a throw into Arsenal deep in Leverkusen territory. So we're trying to go along to Gyökeres when it's there. Bernardo Silva may be sent off. It may be a foul and he's sent off. Here comes Leverkusen. Ball played in behind Gabriel. Plays it outside to Rice. Rice to anybody's ball to Eze. Good talk control by Eze. Brilliant ball by Eze to Nkapé. Here comes Nkapé. Only has one in the middle, trying to find Saka. Ball played out for a corner. Really good break by Arsenal. And Eze looks really, really good. Yep, Bernardo Silva got a red card. He's out. He did put his arm out. His arm was behind his back, but he did move it. So he got a red card. Yeah, you can see that coming. Really good cross by Nkapé. Played out for a corner to Arsenal. Yeah, he moved his arm some way, shape, or form. The ball was shot. He did move it. Yeah, he moved his arm. That was dumb. That was dumb, and it probably wasn't going in either. He used his arm. He got to use his shoulder. Corner to Arsenal. So City down to 10 men, and they're down 3-0. Good corner. Punched up by headed over by Gabriel. That should have been a goal, actually. That was perfect. Gabriel not taking his chances of late. Is this Gabriel missing this? Wow. Got to put that away, Gabriel. That was there. Just had to lower his head a little bit. Just to pull his head back a little bit. Too much force. That should have been a goal. There's a penalty to Real Madrid and a red card. That's double jeopardy to me. That makes no sense to me. In football. Football is so weird, like other sports. You give a penalty and you send the man off. So they're down to 10 men and they could probably give a goal up. That makes no sense. Corner to Arsenal. And it's Vinicius Jr. against Donnarumma. And he's sending it the wrong way. It's 4-0 to Real Madrid. It's all over. Let's see if this is a handball against Leverkusen. They're not going to call it. In Europe, I have no idea what a handball is in Europe. Like against Bodo Glimt, the guy kicked the ball on the person, the Sporting kicked the ball on the player's arm. And that was a penalty. And yet I just saw it ricocheted off the foot of the player, but it's still his arm was out. I don't know. Corner against Arsenal. I'm supposed to be our fourth or fifth corner in this game. And it's a free kick by Rice. Go for the goal, saved by the keeper. He went for goal this time. So he wasn't going to try to find Gabriel anyone. He went for goal. We're not doing one on set pieces like we did earlier, actually. Our set pieces are not what they used to be. So the keeper's made a couple good saves now, but he should make those saves. So it's now another corner to Arsenal. So we turn up the screws, we turn on the pressure. No, actually, throw into Arsenal, another corner. So Doku is in. Oh, brilliant save by Courtois. Courtois is such a brilliant keeper. Rice to Ben White. Ben White crossed to that's a Saka. Easy for the keeper. Here comes Vinicius Jr. again. He's going to score again. Oh, he kicked it over the bar. That was a simple. He just had to tap it in the goal. He did everything well until the last kick. That should have been 5-0 to Real Madrid. Wow. City has no defense. The defense is horrible. And Mark Goy isn't playing. So they're playing Kosanov. I guess they want to match up with Vinicius Jr. I've always said Pep always overthinks it. And Nori going forward. Poor move by Doku. Poor kick by Gabriel. Here comes Leverkusen. Really poor ball by Gabriel. We're not having things our own way at all. Not at all. We have 6 total attempts on goal, only 3 on target, and they have 1 so far. Here comes Leverkusen. They have Gabriel 1-on-1. Here comes Leverkusen. Is wide open. Good block by Nkape. Wow, that was close. Leverkusen is going to make it very interesting for us, actually. They had a chance a while ago. Nkape came all the way across to, and that's that center-back instinct that Nkape has. Came all the way across to block that shot. Real Madrid is away again. City just wide open. So free kick to Leverkusen. They kicked it long, trying to edit back in over the bar. Rye didn't have it. Oh, it should be out of bounds. Rye shouldn't have to touch that. So you goal kick to Arsenal. Chance for City. Rodri over the bar. Rodri had to do better with that. If he controls it, he put it in the goal. Raya trying to play out. It goes out to Gabriel. Gabriel to don't find Trossard. Trossard doesn't know what he's doing. Gokares holds up to Saka. Saka miscontrols. Ball turns over to Leverkusen. Zumende coming forward, trying to win the ball. Both players missed it for Leverkusen. Here comes Saka, trying to go wide, trying to shoot with his right foot. Part out of bounds for corner to Arsenal. Not a corner to Arsenal. We're in the... So that ball was turned by Zumende. Really good defending. Leverkusen player had a mix-up. Saka came forward, went right, tried to score, tried to hit it near post, but ball played out for... I'm soon going to be calling for Dalman people because we ain't got nobody bumbles a defender. Uh-oh, Real Madrid is gone again. And City chasing. And Vinicius Jr. missed another goal. Corner to Arsenal. Saka with the corner. Good corner in. Headed out by Leverkusen. Goal kick, fall against Arsenal. Nowadays, we get called for any and anything in the box because of set piece. We get so many set pieces and we don't look dangerous. Vinicius Jr. missed. Oh, I think that ball got touched by Reinders. But Real Madrid, the tie is over. City's defense is non-existent. Pep has no Semenya out there. You always overthink it. Gokares in. Here comes Rice. Cross it to Saka. Saka in the box. Goes back to... Wow, that ball was back to Zumende, who tried to put it in the far post, and the keeper used his foot to power it out of bounds. That should have been a goal. Trossard need to put that in the net. Good play by Trossard to Rice, back to Saka, who found... It's a good play by Trossard, actually. And the keeper used his knee to knee that ball out and save that goal. We need a goal. We're pressuring them now. We're in the game now. Start off a little bit slow. They're getting breakaway here and there, but we're in the game now. Rice with the corner. Come on, Gabriel. We need to put one in the net. We need a set piece. Not the best. Head to Zumende, headed in. Play out by Eze with... Oh, what a shot by Eze. That was blocked really well. Whoa, that was well struck by Eze. Wow. That was blocked really well by Leverkusen. They're now under the clutch, as they say in England. Here comes Trossard in the 29th minute. Score tied at 0. Trossard goes wide out to Zumende. Back to Trossard. Trossard to Gabriel. Gabriel goes out to Saliba. Or to White. White inside of Saka. Saka got fouled. Referee going to give that foul, so we get a free kick. No, he's playing advantage. There's no advantage to play. There's no advantage to play. Here comes Zumende. She give it to White wide. He doesn't. He goes back. Why didn't you get the ball to White wide? Yeah, Saliba does it instead. White looking for a pass inside. Try to go to Saka 1-2. That play was never there. Arsenal now pressuring. Leverkusen played out real well. Played it brilliantly, trying to get away from 3 men, 4 men. They retain possession. And it's a corner to Arsenal. They're trying to play out, but it's not happening. We are really pressuring well. Corner again to Arsenal. We have to make one of these corners count. It's got to be about our 10 corner. We got to do something about that. We have to make these corners count. Have to make these corners count. We're now dominating possession more. We're pressuring them, but goals are not coming. Here comes Saka again. He's been taking really good corners. So let's see what happens. He goes short to Eze this time. Eze to Trossard. Trossard with a shot. Block. Wow. Scramble in the box, and they get ball fed to the keeper. Unbelievable. This may not be our day to score today. There was a scramble in the box. We had a cute play, shot by Trossard. The keeper blocked it. Defenders defended well. Wow. And here come Leverkusen. They have numbers. Headed up by Arsenal. Leverkusen coming again. Corner to Leverkusen. So we went from almost scoring now to defending of a corner. Shot came for Trossard. Keeper stopped it. The defender, Kwanzaa, did a really good job of shielding the ball. He was pulled down by Gokeres. He probably wouldn't have been given anyway because it probably was a foul by Gokeres to put him down. We had no one there just to ricochet in the goal. It's unbelievable. This may not be our night. Madrid is up 5-0. This game is over, or 4-0, I should say. It's over. City's down to 10 men, by the way, so I don't think they have a chance in you know what. Corner to Leverkusen. Dangerous corner. Hit it out straight to Raya. We should be trying to break on this. Ball tried to go to Rice and he fell down. And here comes Leverkusen. That was not good. Leverkusen coming forward. They're now trying to play again. They started out doing this, playing the short passes, doing really well, quick 1-2s, and they got away from it as we started to get more comfortable with how they were playing. Right, I almost created an infraction. He almost ran over the line with the ball a while ago. In fact, one could say he probably did. By the way, PSG leading Chelsea 2-0. That tie is over. That's 7-1 aggregate. Same PSG, Chelsea beating the Club World Cup final. I guess PSG's not tired anymore. The rest of Europe must be very happy about what the English team are doing or not doing. Leverkusen ball won by Eze. They're trying to go forward. Poor pass by Eze. Ball to Saka. Saka looking for Zuamende. Zuamende trying to go over the top to try to find Trossard. He does find him. Trossard plays it back to Rice. Rice to Zuamende. Zuamende to Nkape. Nkape almost lost it. Gabriel. Gabriel to Rice. Rice to Zuamende. Gabriel out to Saliba. Saliba to Zuamende is in the hole, trying to make something happen. Zuamende coming forward, plays out to Trossard, played behind Trossard. I know where Trossard was going. He should not be on the field. He's playing okay, but he shouldn't be on the field. We have better options. You just joined us. We're in the 35th minute. Score tied at 1 from the first leg, 0-0 in the second leg. If you're interested in the Chelsea game, Chelsea losing at home by 2-0. If you're interested in the Man City game, they're losing at home 1-0 against Madrid, and they have 10 men because Bernardo Silva was sent off for a handball. Eze coming forward. Eze with a shot. What a goal! Goal! It done! Eberici Eze, as I've said before, man is starting to play some good football nowadays. What a goal. Ball played over. He turned one time. Took a shot in the first half. That was blocked, but the danger was there. What a goal by Eze. Eze coming into his own. This is what Odegaard doesn't do, score those type of goals. We need people who can put the ball in the net. What a goal by Eze. Keeper had no chance. We're talking about 25 yards out. Ball played over to Rice, to Trossard. Eze turned one time and a screamer. He just turned, slapped it, and hit his chest. Wow, what a goal. Keeper had no chance. Eberici, Magic Man Eze coming into his own. Subdued in his probably first 25 or so game for Arsenal. Odegaard's injury allowed him to get more game time. Even when he was playing well. I've always said this. If he decides to play football and he gets some more freedom, allowed to make mistakes, he's a difference maker for Arsenal this season. What a goal. What a goal. Never lost faith in him. Disappointing how he started the season. Disappointing how he was playing. But you can see the magic coming on. Same goal against Mansfield in the FA Cup. Anything outside the box where he can turn and shoot is trouble because he's very accurate. 1-0 to the Arsenal. So the crowd can breathe a little bit easier. Leverkusen wouldn't have to take more risk. And we can put the game away. Here come Arsenal again. Gokares to Saka. Saka plays out to Trossard. Trossard coming forward. Trossard cuts it. Oh, had a chance to shoot and he tried to cut it back. And now put his team under pressure. That was warranted. Arsenal won it back. Gabriel plays it out. It goes to Rice. Rice coming forward. He has Trossard outside. Gokares is inside. Eze coming to the left. Ball to Trossard. Trossard turns it over. Trossard, as I said before, I don't know how he gets on the field. I just don't know how he gets on the field. Just make mistakes on mistakes. A while ago, he has the ball just to shoot. He's trying to cut the ball back for no reason. He's booking his ticket to the US too. He's playing like this. That ability to score from outside the box or just about around the box is a differentiating quality for a number 10. Like a center forward. Eze is playing with more confidence now. He's doing more with the ball. He's stopping it. He's turning. He's going to make mistakes. He may even give away a goal with this play. But he's got to find a way to feed him. Got to look for him. This is the Eze we know and love from Crystal Palace. And now he's decided to turn up at Arsenal. Arsenal, Saliba, back to Zubimendi, trying to go over the top, trying to find Saka. Really poor pass by Zubimendi. Zubimendi again looking, goes to Eze. Eze tripped up. Free kick to the Arsenal. Arsenal coming forward. Saliba to Rice. Rice coming inside brilliantly, beat his man. He has a pass inside. He fight the White. White turns. Want to go outside the Saka, but the pass is not there. Goes back to Saliba. 39 minutes in. Arsenal 1, Leverkusen 0. Brilliant goal scored by Eberici Eze. Or Eberici Eze, I should say. Gabriel to White. To Saliba. Saliba to Eze. Eze over the top. Good ball into Gokares. Need to just head the ball up to Saka. He's offside. Saka with the ball. Is it an offside? A foul against Gokares. Free kick to the Arsenal. As I'm saying, we need to get Eze on the ball. Look at the pass over the top. Pinpoint accuracy. He can run the show. Only if Gokares could link up better, it'd be so much better for us. Not the best link-up player. Or run the channels. He run the channel well, but when he get out there, doesn't know what to do with the ball. That's why we're taking free kick in front of the goal. I don't know why Rice keep taking them nowadays. It was an Eze's kick. With shot like that, he should be taking the free kicks. Anything around the 18. If it's way outside, then it's Rice to put it on a dime. Let's see what happens. Another free kick. Come on, Gabriel. We need to put up. We haven't scored a set piece in a while. Trossard taking this one. Goes outside to Saka. Saka to Saliba. Saliba to Eze. Eze plays it out to Rice. Rice trying to go far post. Ball headed up by Leverkusen. Saliba plays it out to Gabriel. Gabriel to Nkape. Nkape back to Gabriel. Gabriel back to Nkape. Nkape coming inside. Turns really well. Turns it over. Leverkusen trying to get out. It boxed in. Gonna go long. Good play by Arsenal. Rice come inside. Eze got it. Foul against Eze. Eze saying it's not a foul. The player is down. It looked like City has scored a goal. And that's by Haaland. He hasn't scored in a while. And he almost missed it too. Showing a replay of the Eze goal. Brilliant goal. Good goal by Haaland, though. He played away from Huijsen and Courtois. 4-1 to Madrid. Even when City with 10 men, they still look good. But they're going to give up goals because Real Madrid missing quite a bit of chances. Arsenal still pressing, but it's not that full-blown, over-the-top press. Leverkusen trying to go long. Ball played by Gabriel. Think up to Gabriel. Gabriel goes long. Poor kick up by Gabriel. Here comes Leverkusen. Leverkusen playing out wide. So Ben White has his first opportunity. Stop the dribbler. Good block by Zuamende. Throw into Arsenal. Good play by Zuamende. 42nd minute, 43rd minute. Score Arsenal 1, Leverkusen 0. Here comes Leverkusen. We're making some mistakes in the defense, which we shouldn't be making. Come on, Rice. Don't change the ball. Go back in your position. Let the forwards go up front. Here comes Leverkusen. It's Kwanzaa. Dispossessed. What? Drawn back by Leverkusen. They come forward again. And they're sprinting off the ball. Ben White has his man one-on-one. Push him down the line. Put him down the line. Don't let him go inside. Good cross by Leverkusen. Headed up by Nkape. Leverkusen, not the best head by here comes Kwanzaa. Good block by Arsenal. Saliba trying to go over the top, trying to find Gokares. Gokares pressuring his man, who plays it back to the keeper. If that was Martinelli, that's a goal. He'd be gotten by the man. Gokares is not that quick. We're in the 44th minute. Arsenal leading the tie by 2-1. Goal scored by Eberici Eze. Leverkusen coming forward again. We need a couple more goals to settle the Arsenal fans. Eze's at the top of the press. That should be Gokares. Leverkusen coming forward. So they have settled the game down, trying to take the air out of the ball. Leverkusen coming forward. The ball about the halfway line. Looking to play through the Arsenal team. Arsenal doing a good job making sure no one gets behind the defense. And Leverkusen just comfortable, just keeping possession. You now have us chase the ball. We got to be very careful. Probably just need to drop the defense back to around the halfway line and not overcommit ourselves like City has done. Here come Madrid again. Madrid have them wide open. Oh, wow. That should have been a Madrid probably going to score a lot of goals against them tonight. Here come Leverkusen. Ball on the right. And Cape has his man. Good cross into the box. Over the bar. 1 minute of extra time. Should be blown off. Should be halftime, referee. Yep, it's halftime. It's halftime. Arsenal won. Yeah, Real Madrid and Man City are tied up. 1-1. By the way, Man City has 10 men. And they've been wide open. Real Madrid should have been scoring like 4 or 5 already. You hear some noise in the background. It's New York City. So we are at halftime of the Arsenal game. There's 2 more minutes left for the City game. And let me see what the score is in the Chelsea game. Chelsea at halftime are down 2-0. Goal scored for PSG by Barcola. What's his name? Kvaratskhelia. Always messing his name up. So it is halftime of the game between Arsenal and Leverkusen. They are worthy opponent. You know, you don't get to this round of the Champions League unless you can play some football. They are very worthy opponent. If we beat them, we'll go on and play Sporting. We have the easier zone. If we win that game, we play the Barcelona. Newcastle winner. So we're not in the toughest bracket, actually. Next bracket has Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, all those teams. So hopefully we can put Leverkusen away. But we need more. We're not creating enough chances, though. We're just not creating enough chances. I mean, we scored a spectacular goal, but we're not creating enough chances at all. And City losing by 4-1 in aggregate. So let me just try to do this. So this is the stat sheet of the half. See, possession is 50-50 actually, which is interesting. So even though the possessional stats may seem very similar, look at chances. So if you look at big chances, Arsenal has 1. And I wonder if they consider Eze's goal the big chance. I'm not sure which one they're considering. Could be another one. So Arsenal has 1. Leverkusen 0. Total shots, 12 to Arsenal, 2 to Leverkusen. Goalkeeper saves. Their keeper has made 6 saves. So we've been battering their goal. Just can't get the ball over the line. Corners is 7-3 in terms of corners. Fouls, they have 4, we have 2, and then you see number of passes are very, very similar, almost identical actually. And tackles and free kicks. So 7-3 corners, you would think we'd put one of those corners away. We've come close once, but not as close as we should be. And my hope is that second half will just be better. I think the main story of the half is a couple of things. One is we have had chances. Trossard has pulled off a couple of saves, very good saves on the keeper. Take some good shots to goal. Eze scored a screamer. Gyökeres not in the game, playing decent. To give him some kudos and credit. He's not my favorite player, but he's playing decent. Trying to be a battle up front. You do a better job of, when he gets the ball in the channel, better job of holding the ball up. Hasn't had a chance to shoot, which is part of the problem we have is we can't get Gyökeres in position to shoot. He has lethal. He's lethal with right and left foot. Probably has similar characteristics as Eze in shooting in front of goal. But Eze can create his own shot. I put himself in a position to shoot and score. Gyökeres cannot do that. And that's part of the problem. But not totally pleased with the first half, to be honest. I thought we'd dominate more in terms of possession and in terms of score. But we should be pleased at halftime. And if you think about all the English team playing in this series of games, Chelsea down 2-0, City down 4-1 on average, on aggregate, I should say, not average. and we are up 2-1. And Real Madrid could have scored. Vinicius Jr. could have scored a hat-trick already. He scored a penalty, but he's had a couple of easy chances to put away. Courtois has made some good saves. But I don't think the game is over, actually. If City can keep it close, bring it down to 4-3, then Madrid will start getting nervous. I'm going to take my normal halftime interlude and give you some musical interlude for about a minute or two. Got to breathe and come back, regenerate myself. So let me just take 1 or 2 minutes, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Let me see if I can get my normal, my halftime song, I call it. It's my halftime song. Halftime song, man. Halftime song. Reggae boys, now is your time to play. Me 1 minute, people. Like it's fine wine. You have the skills for the battlefield and to make your opponent's skill. But you have to have ball possession to ensure good ball progression. Need a coach who plays possession, cause possession is our obsession. We built a team from far and wide, but them playing like a pickup side. Need to change that style of play. Next coach, do you hear what I say? I need my team to play possession to ensure good ball progression. Need a coach who plays possession, cause possession is our obsession. The team defense is very strong and really puts a foot wrong. But the offense is very meek. In fact, some days it's just plain weak. We need the team to play possession to ensure good ball progression. Have to have ball possession, cause possession is our obsession. Our team needs to keep the ball, otherwise we are set for a fall. 2026 is almost here, don't want it to be a nightmare. I need my team to play possession to ensure good ball progression. Most teams play possession, cause possession is their obsession. If you haven't got your passport yet, has your request not being met? We need you on board in real time, so get your papers and join the line. We need you to play possession to ensure good ball progression. We want players who play possession, cause possession is our obsession. You need possession to compete, otherwise the team will feel the heat. Fans don't want a long ball game, cause that style of play is very lame. We need the team to have possession. All right, we're back. Very short intermission for me. We're back. We have talked about this game at halftime. If I look at the players and how they've been playing, look, I think Leverkusen is a good team. Surprised about Kwanzaa's development, who was at Liverpool, that kid, very, very young, but playing well. More power to him and how he's been playing. If I look at, I should pull the stats back up, actually. Let me remove this. If I pull the stats back up in terms of players and their performance, let's see what SofaScore have. A lot of time I have contention with SofaScore about how SofaScore scores players. So it has SA a 7.8. Well, when you score a goal, it's a point by itself. But I think he's been more involved. In the first 10 minutes, I'm not sure he touched the ball, but he's done much better since then. And Cappy has been a beast at playing at left back with his center back capabilities, a beast. Saka has done okay. I wouldn't say it was a 7.5, but he's played well. And for them, Blauwich and Palacio are 7 and Mazai 6.6. But they've done a good job of negating their forward play. Raya hasn't had to make too many saves. He's only made 1 save so far, while it's been 6 saves made by their keeper. And a couple of those saves were shots by Trossard. So if we can keep the pressure up, and nowadays we haven't been doing the best job, frankly, of attacking the opponent's goal or putting the opponents under pressure. But tonight or this evening or night in London, it's been a different story. been a different story. I'm watching highlights of the Real Madrid against the Vinicius Junior missed a couple of sitters, like simple goals, simple goals. Real Madrid could have been up. The score probably should have been 4-3 at halftime. Should have been 4-3 at halftime. And that goal that Doku set up, he's ridiculous. His skill set. If Doku could just play well around the 18, he'd be an unplayable footballer, literally unplayable. But does make the best decision down there. But he cannot be marked one-on-one. I'm surprised they don't try to isolate him more. Looking at the Eze goal, I mean, he just got the ball played to Rice to Trossard, plays it to him. He just turns, like cushioned the ball, not trying to control it, and then just laced it. Wow. Spectacular goal. One of the better goals of the season, to be honest. He just let the ball run across him, not totally controlling it, just allow it to bounce. You know when the ball bounces like that and you hit it really well, it travels fast and it travels hard, and that's what transpired in that goal. Now, where is that sound coming from? Okay. So whenever you have these things up, all of a sudden they start playing music and get you in trouble. But it's halftime. I'm looking forward to the second half. I just want to score a couple goals and let us just relax and enjoy the game. It's hard to enjoy the game when you're under pressure or when it's 1-0 and you're concerned that a goal is scored and you're back tied up and anything happens after that. So they'll have to take more risk second half. And when they do, we have to hit them. I think we need to bring on Martinelli at some point for Trossard. Trossard's not playing bad. Don't get me wrong. In fact, he's playing well. But you need some speed in behind, and we don't have that, right? We don't have that. And the question is also going to be, is the kid going to come on? Will Arteta put on Matt Dorman in this game? I'm sure the fans going to be calling for him. But I'm sure he'll do a better job of not feeling the pressure like the regular boys coach did in Jamaica when Jamaica was playing Curacao. That's where you see a coach succumb to pressure by fans. So let's see if the coach succumbed to pressure, or if he just Arteta, I should say, or if he say, you know what, it's not my Dalman's day. Even though I think the kid is ridiculous football. I was calling for him against Everton on Saturday, and the coach put him on, and I wasn't surprised that he created excitement and scored and had a pre-assist, because I think, look, Dalman has been out there for a while now at a very junior age. I watched him in an under-21 game against Man U, and they just were kicking him. I thought he'd be much safer playing adult football than junior football, because at least in adult football, it's very obvious you're getting kicked, and refs are less lenient with, abusive players. And then secondly, I saw him against Mansfield when we played in the FA Cup game. He was the best player on the pitch until Eze came on and scored one of those screamers he did today. Eze's getting a rep now for scoring those screamers, He scored a screamer against Tottenham in like 2 games. He scored a screamer against Mansfield. He doesn't score those normal, just regular tap-in. Once in a while he does, but he put his foot through the letter, and he finds the back of the net. And that's why we have to try to find a way to get him in front of the goal. Anywhere around the 18, you get him that ball, and the keeper will have to pull off a save, because he's very accurate. He doesn't swing wildly. He's always trying to measure his shot, make sure he keeps his balance, head over the ball, and just put his foot through it. So I'd love for him to get more opportunities. And if you hear me talking about Eze a lot, because I think from a creative standpoint, the difference between him and Odegaard is he put the ball in the net. Odegaard doesn't score goals. I think Odegaard probably has 1 goal in the last. He didn't score much last year, and this year he only has 1 goal. Eze has what now? Probably 8 or 9 goals this season. Scored against Mansfield, scored here. Yeah, 8 or 9 goals this season, I think, along with some assists. So it's got to get him more game time, get him more on the ball, and he'll be a difference maker. And the defense is playing well. Saliba, Gabriel, and Cappy has been brilliant. Ben White has not been tested. They've been going through the left side more than they go to the right side, which is interesting. Zumendi has done his job. Rice has done his job. And Gokers has been okay. So the team in general has played well. Can't point to anyone playing and say they've had a poor game so far. And that's a good thing, because you want to ensure that for nights like these in the Champions League, we're trying to win this trophy for the first time, that your players are playing their optimum. and they give you the best chance to win. So, looking forward to the second half. By the way, people, those of you in the chat, if you want to put some text in, who are you picking to win the Champions League? Which team you think? I know a lot of people pick Bayern because they've been brutal and brilliant. Even though when we played them at home, I thought they dominated us in the first half, but second half we just came and put them away. But I thought in the first half against us, they dominated the ball. We couldn't get close to them. It's almost started the second half. Kickoff by Leverkusen. Kofani to take the kick. And let's see what the second half brings us. Let's see if we can get a couple more goals and we can relax and look forward to, after the international break, playing against the winner, our Sporting probably, not even the winner. Here comes Leverkusen coming forward. Throwing to Arsenal. Just join us. We've just commenced the start of the second half. Arsenal leading by 1-0. Arsenal coming forward. SA taken down. Leverkusen player. The red. A lot of people out the red card, but I guess it's a yellow card. And is it Palacio pretending as if he got hurt? Oh no. Yeah, he wins as his left leg. It's a yellow card. Palacio. It's a good player. He probably got a little bit hurt, but I think he's pretending because he made a bad tackle. Bless up, Jargons. How you doing? Yeah, we'll see what happens. If we win the EPL, we'll have to sell some people. We're going to buy some too. So the core players will stay. Gabriel will stay. Saliba will stay. Well, Gabriel may go because he was supposed to go to Saudi at one point. Here comes Saka to Dwayne White. Ball played out, throwing to Arsenal. Arsenal not applying the pressure. Yeah, this is the old kid. It's a Fabregas jersey from way back when. I think I bought this jersey in Turkey, actually. Yeah, we bring out the Arsenal kits. We have enough of them. So we have enough. We have a few. I don't call it enough. But it's that time of the year now where it's time to put up or shut up. So far we're putting up. Let's hope Leverkusen don't shut us up. Can't afford for it, not put them away today. We're in the 47th minute. Throw into Leverkusen. They're showing that goal again. That's special. That was outside the 18 too. He hit that so hard, the keeper react after the ball hit the net. Leverkusen, good interception that was Declan Rice. Ball played out, throw into Leverkusen. Good break by Leverkusen. The cameraman looked like he got lost on that play a while ago. Here comes Leverkusen again. Ball won by Trossard. He doesn't know what he wants to do. Throw into Arsenal. We're in the 48th minute. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Arsenal leading by 1-0. It must be a great thing for SA to be cut by Arsenal, or SA with a hopeful ball. Not the best pass by SA. One by Leverkusen. They come forward, but it's a foul. It looks like free kick for the Arsenal. You get cut in the academy. You were a little bit nomadic in your footballing. Played well at Crystal Palace for a number of years, and then get a chance to go to Arsenal. Here comes Trossard coming inside. He has the ball. He has the SA. Why you pass the ball to SA? Good shot by Trossard, but SA was right in the middle. Let's roll it to him. He's right there to shoot. Now, it's not a bad shot by Trossard, but you have Eze right. That ball was looking like it was going to the far corner. Let's roll it to Eze. He done hit the target. Wow. Leverkusen going long. Ball headed up by Saliba. Uh-oh, here comes Leverkusen. Referee played on. And now Arsenal is scrambling. Ball headed up by Saliba. Going to Rice. Rice should just boot it down the field. He does. Gokares fighting with his man. May need to have more control of the game. Maybe at some point we bring Havertz on for Gokares. Leverkusen with the ball. Couldn't come forward. Palacio trying to go wide. Kwanzaa back to Enric. Gonna go to Tapsoka. Now they're spreading the field really, really wide and stretching us out. So we have to be very careful. We have to get more compact and get back into our position, close the spaces down. But what they have done is sort of spread the field out wide to create more spaces between the line and are attacking that way. They're doing what we normally do, which is rotate the ball around, trying to find the gaps in the defense. Nothing really happening. And tried a very ambitious pass, turnover, ball to the Arsenal. Here comes Saliba. Zomende to Gabriel back to Saliba. Saliba coming forward. Oh, that's a dangerous pass by Saliba. Very dangerous pass. Gabriel to Rice. Rice coming forward. Goes inside. Should go to Zomende. Was a chance to play the ball into Eze. Eze with a flick around the corner to Gokares. Eze out to Saka. Saka should just go inside and shoot, which he's trying to do. I don't know what Saka is doing. Just making a mess of stuff. A brilliant ball he got. He just always want to shoot. Just play the ball play the ball wide. Jesus. Turnover to Gokares. Gokares coming forward, looking to shoot. Shot saved by the keeper. He's looking to shoot, but a little bit too far out, actually. I don't know what Saka doing on the play. He had the ball. If you can't put on your left foot to shoot, then look for a pass inside. Always trying to look like he wants to score every single time. You don't have to try to shoot. They do a lot of fake stuff, but it looks good though. I'm not gonna say anything about that Digicel. I'm gonna say Digicel, DJ Exquisite. Nothing about that. But let it play out. I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna win the Premier League or the Champions League. Nope. I want to see it play out first. Can't count your chicken before they're hatched. So we haven't even won this game yet. All they need is one goal, All they need to get going for top ones and it's all over. Here comes Leverkusen. I don't know who calling me, but that's not happening. Here comes Leverkusen. Playing the ball, middle of the Arsenal half, playing the ball around the box. Hello?
Yeah, Kranky.
Yeah, who's this?
You don't know me. You may listen to me. I always follow you on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, you think not live now? What I'm watching is not live. You're not live.
I am live, and you're live. You're on live. You're on live. You're on live. So if you want to call back after the game, listen.
No man, there is something I want to say to you.
Okay.
As a Jamaican, let me pause it. Part of the problem that we have.
Yeah.
The thing is, sometimes we kill the spirit of the ballers and take away some of their confidence.
Okay.
The way in which sometimes they criticize the ballers.
You mean people like me?
No. I mean, even fans.
Right.
Not necessarily picking on you, even coaches, even the coach them, the pressure that they put on the people, they don't allow them to have space.
Okay.
And there are some people who might be tougher than some. Some people play better when they, get encouragement and all of that. Depends how you approach them. And sometimes we kill. Sometimes if you watch some of these programs on YouTube, I hear they call even Anthony some names. If you watch that and all of that, after he has played his life out for the country. So we are ungrateful.
So do me a favor. Call me back. I'm do a show probably later. So call me back with a Jamaican show because it's a Champions League. So I want to kill the vibes for this game. So we can talk about that and we have the program. All right? So call me back.
All right,
Don't forget. Call me back. Yeah, man. Thanks for the call. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. So we'll have a conversation about that, people. Not gonna say that that's not the case. Cross by Leverkusen. We're in the 55th minute. Arsenal 1, Leverkusen 0. Rice coming forward. Looking to, has nobody to pass the ball to, goes outside to Saka. Saka comes forward. He has room and space. He just, if Saka was quick, he'd have been gone already. Play 1 to the goal career. Saka plays out to Trossard. Trossard should just give it to Eze to shoot. But as he crosses it, not the best cross by Trossard. Trossard doesn't know what he wants to do a lot of times. And Nkapie has an easy pass. Why are you trying to beat the man there, Nkapie? He had an easy pass. Good play by Trossard. Won the ball. Trossard coming forward. Has a chance to shoot now. It's Eze. Oh, bad pass by... Jeez. Bad pass by Trossard. Man, right in front of you. He gave the ball so the defender can just destroy and break his leg. That was such an easy ball there to just lay it off to Eze to put the ball in the net. That would be right in his wheelhouse. Yeah, well, Saliba is a ball-playing defender. He just can't play the ball over the top. He's a ball-playing defender. Here comes shot by Leverkusen. Ball out for a goal kick to Arsenal. Leverkusen is going to make a substitution, that appears. Let's see what happened. I think I've lost connection to the City game. What am I doing? Oh, Lord, I've lost connection to both games. I don't know what I just did a while ago. Oh, okay. I don't know what I just did. I think I lost connection to the City game. And I'm losing connection to the Arsenal game for some reason. I'm touching these remotes. Not a good idea. I have too many remotes here, people. So I've lost the game. Uh-oh. All right. I think I'm back. Arsenal with the ball. To Zubimendi. To Trossard. I'm not saying Trossard is all over the place. Back ball to Saliba. Saliba back to Trossard. I don't like to have Trossard with the ball close to my goal. I don't trust him down there. Play the ball back to Raya. Play the ball back to Raya. Dump it, no Raya. Raya goes outside to Saliba. Leverkusen is not pressing because they have to score, so they're pressing real high. And Ben White with a really bad pass. Really bad pass by Ben White. Trying to use the left foot and he has no left foot. Leverkusen coming forward. Ball plays out wide to Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa goes out wide. Leverkusen trying to go inside. We turn the ball over with no pressure. I'm not sure why we're doing that. Ball over the top. Gabriel being tripped up. Foul against Gabriel. Gabriel does a good job of doing that. He falls down when he gets touched. You would think he wasn't as strong as he is. A couple changes being made by Leverkusen. Leverkusen are going more attacking. So Puku and Terry are out, and Colbright and Tillman are in for Leverkusen. We need another goal. Here comes Saliba. Goes back to White to Raya. Raya boots it long. Gokares trying to play it over. Good move by Leverkusen. Won that ball really easily. Now Arsenal need to recover defensively. Gokares walking. He may be getting tired. Maybe time for Havertz or even Jesus for that matter. Good ball over the top, crossed in the box, bodied up by Rice, played out by Gabriel. Keeper coming forward. And Cappy with a header trying to find Trossard, sorry. Ball played out. Trossard may have injured himself. If you just join us, we are watching Champions League matches, mainly the Arsenal game, but a number of games. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. As it stands now, Arsenal will go through if they maintain the score. They're leading by 1-0, 2-1 in aggregate. Ben White to Gokares to White to Saka. Saka plays it out to Gokares. Gokares coming forward. Need to just cross it. Cross it really well. Oh, really good block by the defender. And Cappy was right there. Great block by Kwanzaa. And here come Leverkusen. They have 2 against 2. Good play by Zuamende by dispossessing the Leverkusen player. Here come Eze to Trossard. Trossard coming forward. Plays it to Gokares. Gokares going in on goal. Beat his man nicely. He has a chance to shoot. Go on his left foot. Ball played out for a corner. He had Saka wide. If he just looked up, he could have played the ball away top to Saka. Trying to shoot with his left foot. Wasn't the best shot, but good block by the defender. He had Saka there, though. He didn't see him at all. He wasn't even thinking about Saka, frankly, to be honest. All he had in his mind was goal. So Arsenal had a couple of chances there. Could have put the game away, but that didn't happen. Corner to Arsenal be taken by Saka. Look like Martin will be coming on for Trossard. That's the only change I can see unless he comes on for Saka. In the City game, City's still losing by 4-1 on aggregate. This must be our 8 and 9 set piece. Corner. It's a poor one. Ball over into the box. Leverkusen trying to come forward. Bad decision. Ball to Zuamende. Try to go back to Saka. Not the best decision. Ball played out to Rice. Rice trying to shoot. Oh, brilliant goal by Declan Rice. Rice come forward, picked it up, made 2 dribbles, and put it in the far corner to the keeper's left. That may be goal, set, and match. Brilliant goal by Declan Rice. Leverkusen made a mess of that. Had the ball in the corner, just didn't boot the ball away, trying some fancy flick out. Didn't materialize. Ball played out across the box, about 10 yards from the 18-yard line. Rice picked it up and just brilliantly finished in the far corner, gave the keeper no chance. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Time to send him home. It's a really bad play by Leverkusen. Rice beat his man to it, and he just placed it. Brilliant shot. Keeper had absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. He just watched it go into the goal. Right, Arsenal has been a better team, though. I must say, it's probably been our most potent attack since I don't know when, forever. Got to be our most potent attack in a long time. The attacking prowess today has been there. We've had chances after chance after chance. Semenyo is on for City, and he made a shot a while ago, which would definitely be a field goal in the American football. Definitely. No doubt. So if you just join us, we're watching a number of games. Man City won on Real Madrid, losing 4 in aggregate. Arsenal winning 3 in aggregate, up 2-0. And they're going to make 2 changes. Nogaard's going to come on. Mascara going to come on. I don't know what's happening on Martinelli. I've never seen Arteta make 3 changes at the 64th minute in a game of this magnitude. Never. So I'm not sure what's driving that. Leverkusen have the ball. They have to take more risks now because they're going to be out of it, and they should be open. And that's why Martinelli may be effective because they could get behind. Here comes Leverkusen. Good cross into the box, headed over. Headed out by Nkape. That was dangerous. Here comes Leverkusen again. We have to do a better job. Saka do a better job of shutting to the right. He's too much in the middle. Man has too much room and too much time to get the ball in the box. Leverkusen coming forward again. One-on-one against Zubimendi, trying to go in the box. Space is not there. We're in the 65th minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Leverkusen coming forward. I swear, Vinicius Jr. could have scored about 4 or 5 goals today. Either unfortunate or he just missed a lot of chances. Leverkusen dominating possession now. We just need to look for the break. We need to get Martinelli on. The break is going to be there. Ball played out by Gabriel to Gyökeres. Missed controls as he normally does. I hate to be that pessimistic, but he doesn't have those attributes. That ball you should have brought that ball down and looked to lay it off. Here comes City. Goku, it and go. 2 for City. It's 4-2. Is it offside? It's offside. Oh, well. We'll see what's said by the linesman or by the VAR. Goku should not be offside there. Yeah, he's just offside, like by inches. Here comes Eze. He has Saka to the right. I know he sees him. Here comes Eze. Oh, he beat his man nicely. Oh, blocked. He beat his man brilliantly, and his shot was blocked. That would have been a goal. He had that all lined up. Wow. Eze is down. It's like he hurt himself. I think when he got stepped on earlier, that's not good. Eze is down. Eze doesn't go down. He turned his man brilliantly, came forward, had Saka right. And he had Saka to the right, faked the shot and gonna shoot. And defender blocked it. And then he went down after that. He may be coming out actually. Zubimendi is out. We're making 3 changes. Zubimendi is out for Nogaard in for Zubimendi. Ben White is going to be out. Mascara will be in for Ben White. And then Trossard is out and Martinelli is in for Trossard. So Eze stays on the field. Let's hope he's not injured. I know he got stepped on earlier in the game. I think each of these players played well. Even Trossard, who to me has not had the best season, played well. Martinelli should have a field day now because that left side should be wide open. If we can get Eze to get the ball over the top, it'd be a good thing. Let's see if Eze is okay. I hope he's not injured. He's limping somewhat. He had that goal a while ago. That ball, he beat his man nicely. And the defender just rolled off Gyökeres. If Gyökeres had put him a little bit more to the right, it would have been a goal. Eze is off. And Havertz is on. So Arsenal made 4 changes. 4 changes at once. I don't think Arsenal have ever done that before. Not in a game like this. Another change being made by Leverkusen also. Man City's still in the game, even though they're down by 3. If Doku could have just held his run a while ago, it'd be a different game. Here comes Arsenal trying to come forward. Ball headed out by Rice. No go out to Saka. I'm sorry to see Eze come off the field. He was having a good game. Man City still fighting. They're not giving up. And let's hope Eze is in good play for Sunday, actually, against City. Here comes Arsenal. Gokares in the box. Gokares, a great ball into Saka. Saka headed down. Goal, Arsenal! Goal. No, referee called a foul, it looks like. What happened? Referee called a foul. That's a foul? The ball is in the net. The players are congratulating Havertz. Let's see what happens. Saka heads it. Hits off the defender. It hits Havertz's hand. I don't know. He was holding on to the defender. That's going to be probably overturned. He hit his hand. He's holding the defender. Yeah, he's going to be overturned. There's no reason for him to hold the shirt. Yeah, it's going to be overturned. It's not going to go. He held the defender. And the ball rolled up his hand, so it can't be a goal. Still 2-0. Yep, goal disallowed. I don't know why he held the defender. All he had to do was, there was pressuring. The ball was there. Leverkusen coming forward. Arsenal pressing way up the field. We're in the 71st minute. Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Arsenal leading by 2-0. Yeah, well, I don't know. He took all the players and left Saka on. That makes sense to me, but you must know why he does that or why he did that. Here come Leverkusen. Leverkusen coming forward. They take a while to put the ball in the box, so they have a lot of players in the box, and they're playing the ball around. So just put the ball in the box. They're going around and around and around. Corner to Leverkusen, blocked by Rice. Rice should have used the left foot on that ball, not his right foot. We're in the 72nd minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0, 3-1 on aggregate. Yeah, that ball by Rice. What a brilliant save by Donnarumma. That's an impossible save. That was a header by Tokamani. Okay, corner to Leverkusen. A lot of pushing in the box. Ball headed out by Arsenal. Good fight by Rice. Plays out to Nkape. Good play by Leverkusen to win it back. Another corner for Leverkusen. They've been attacking to the left side all game. They don't even go to the, mainly to the right, to our left side. They did attack it just a while ago and they left a couple of times, but they spend most of their time on this side of the field. That must be where their strength is. Corner to Leverkusen. Dangerous corner coming in. Ball missed by Raya. Raya totally missed that. Not a corner to Leverkusen. Totally. Raya was all over the place on that. All over the place. Nowhere close to it. Ran to his own man. Ball is Saliba. He had nowhere it is. It could have been right, ricocheted in the goal. He had no idea what he was doing. Hit his knee, actually. Corner coming in again. Headed out by Gabriel, as usual. Here comes Saka, being held. Saka plays it out to Gokares. Gokares coming forward. He should just give it to Havertz, taking too long. Gokares with his head down. You need to go to Saka wide. Go to Saka wide. Take too long. Took too long. This boy have no sense. Play the ball wide. He's dribbling with his head down. You have 4 men running on south side of you, and you dribble your head down like you're looking for money, like you're looking for change. Just roll the ball into Saka. You can take the ball and go. No footballing brain. Jesus. Such a disappointment. Here comes Arsenal again. Ball to Dorgard, to Rice. Out to Saliba. Saliba coming forward. To Norgard. I'm just trying to play it out simple. Not rushing the game. We have about 60 minutes remaining. Here comes Rice coming forward. Plays it out to Nkape. Nkape looking to beat his man. Going to go down the wing and try to cross it. Shoots it well. Goes back to Rice. Rice should go inside to Norgard. Norgard has people inside of him, but can't see them. Ball back to Gabriel. Should just go across the field to Saliba. He goes inside to Martinelli. Martinelli to Nkape. Nkape back to Rice. Rice all the way across the field to Saliba. We should just go outside to Mascara. Decide to change it and go inside to Norgard. Norgard looking for options. Place it inside to Gokares, back to unbelievable turnover. Like Gokares, your ability to pass is suspect. That goal by Rice is ridiculous. Just right inside the post. Just right inside the post. I don't know why this keeps happening. Let me turn this off. We're in the 72nd minute against City game, and they're down. Here come Leverkusen again, 1-on-1 with Nkape. Nkape is a really good defender. No wonder Ecuador doesn't give up goals, actually, with him at center back. Here comes Leverkusen, trying to play the ball between the line. Good cross into the box. Headed over. Really good header, actually, by Kwanzaa. Trying to go to the far post. Ball out of bounds. 76 minutes in. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. It's a good header by Kwanzaa, actually. Could have found the far corner. If you took a little bit more off it. Like City replacing Rodri. He had 94% passing accuracy. It's really good. Gokares to Martinelli. Martinelli coming forward, plays out to Saka. Good pass by Martinelli. Saka just come inside and shoot. He's go outside, crosses it, shot with his right foot. He's trying to score from a close angle. I don't understand Saka nowadays. He's playing like Martinelli when it comes to that. You went outside and tried to score from on the close angle. He said, then just cross the ball. Then you're gonna score from there. It's like he's lost his footballing sense, and that's his biggest attribute: his decision making. Like, you intend to score at a near post like that? Really? Yeah, Gokares is a goal scorer. He's not a footballer. He's a goal scorer, not a footballer. Corner to Arsenal. We need to put one of these corners. We haven't scored a corner. We got this about our 10th corner for the day. Come on, Saka. Far post. Good corner. Ball head out. Bayer Leverkusen. Here they come. Turned it over. Ball played out by Leverkusen again. And they have a man in the middle, but they don't see him. Leverkusen coming forward, and Arsenal. Rice looked like he's tired. Poor pass by Leverkusen. Rice wins the ball. They're looking for options. Gokares is going fast. Rice with a poor pass. Why are we rushing the game? We are leading. There's only 12 minutes left. Here come Leverkusen. Leverkusen again crawls to the 5 good headed up by Gabriel as usual. That's what he does well. He's the real Arsenal captain. The Arsenal captain is Gabriel. No Saka, no Odegaard, or whoever it is Gabriel. He's the leader. As I'm saying, him run things. Throw into Leverkusen. We're in the 79th minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. 3-1 on aggregate. Arsenal pen back deep in their own area. Ball crossover, head it up. Nkape tried to head it out to Martinelli. Martinelli wins it back and taken down. Foul against Leverkusen. We should be no rush. Take our time. We have 10 minutes plus extra time remaining, or 11 minutes. Let's just take our time, get it over with, and go on to the next game. I agree, Jargons. I don't know why we're rushing. Take the air out of the ball. Don't take any risky passes. That should be the thought process. And Rice is a mature player. He should be better than that. Gokares to Havertz. Havertz over the top to Saka. Saka to Gokares. Gokares try something. Not sure what he tried. Here comes Leverkusen, and they're trying to break away. And Arsenal have a lot of players upfield, and they're not in good positions. Rice in a very vulnerable position. Good cover by Nkape. Leverkusen cross in the box. Got ball blocked. We're in the 81st minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Here come Leverkusen again. Had the ball behind the defense. Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's played really well, actually. Very impressed with him. Because they're trying to get the ball in the box. Arsenal marking up well, but I don't know why they just try to pass it. They're trying to walk the ball in the box, which is not good. Really good cross. Well taken by Raya. You're looking to go quickly. Go over the top to Havertz, and that was not warranted. That was not warranted. Stop the ball. Hold the ball. You're in the 81st minute. Why are we trying to go long? Unless the pass is 100%, why go long? Second offside goal scored by City. I don't know if these City players don't have no sense to realize that if you're ahead of the ball and you're ahead of the last defender, it's offside. Here comes Leverkusen again. Good cross to the box. Headed up by Gabriel. Headed up by Saka. Played up by Mosquera. Throw into Leverkusen. We're under too much pressure. I don't know if this always happened to us. We're leading. We're dominating. The next team is desperate, and then we just start playing. I don't know what we're doing. We get in a position where now we're under pressure. We shouldn't be under pressure. We've been dominated the whole second half, and all of a sudden, because they're desperate, we're not punishing them. Making bad decisions on the break, especially Gokares. I'm not sure how he's finishing this game. I know what Jesus does, but he's not in Arteta's rotation anymore. Mosquera plays it out for a throw into Arsenal. A throw into Leverkusen, sorry, not Arsenal. Looking to cross in the box, and they go back. I don't know why they put the ball in the box. You can't score from out there. You're down 2-0. Here comes Leverkusen again. They're trying to walk the ball in the box every single time. Good block over Raya with it. Lay down Raya. Don't rush it. You have 8 seconds. Here comes Rice. Beat his man nicely. Coming forward. Looking for a pass. Goes back to Mosquera. Mosquera has no pass. It goes back to Gabriel. Ball to back Mosquera to Gabriel. Gabriel should just give it to Nkape. He doesn't. He comes forward. He has Norgard inside. Norgard back to Gabriel. So we're taking the air out the ball now, which we should be doing. Let them come and chase it. Don't rush the ball. Let them chase it. They're the ones down 2-0. Norgard into Saka with a poor pass. He blocks it. I don't know why we're forcing the ball through the lines. The force is not needed. 84th minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. They're walking about the field, and we're getting tired. We probably need to change Saka, actually. I think he's got tired. We need some more energy outside. Give Max Dorman about 6 minutes. Here comes Leverkusen. Ball play between the line. They got space in behind. Leverkusen coming forward, poor shot taken, poor shot by Cavani, really poor shot. He had space, he had time. Not sure why he did that. And Mbappe is gone, and Nori cannot catch him. He pulled him down for a penalty. That's a penalty, referee. Why? You didn't give a penalty on that? Oh, that's a penalty. Camera start going on to, I think it's a penalty. VAR should call that back. He held him all the way into the box. Yeah, that's a penalty. I don't know. The referee didn't see that, but it's a penalty. And a red card too. And VAR didn't call that back? That's crazy. That's plain as day. Ball headed out to Gokares. Gokares has it down the line. Plays it inside to Martinelli. Here comes Leverkusen. We have too many men up the field. Why do we have so much men up the field? We're not back defensively. We're in the 85th minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Here come Leverkusen again. They have space and they have time. They don't have time, but they have space. Ball played brilliantly over the top. Good cover by Martinelli. Ball crossing the box, straight to Raya. Raya just had to wait. Oh, Real Madrid scored again, but it's offside by Valverde. Raya to is that Martinelli? Why did you show me the crowd? Show me the ball. Ball outside to, I think Daman is on. No, it's Havertz. Havertz to Mascara, try to cut it back. That didn't work. Mascara needs to get back defensively. Here comes Leverkusen. We're in the 86th minute. Really good ball between the line. Running at the Arsenal defense. Brilliant save by Raya. We're joking, people. We're joking. Brilliant save by Raya. Leverkusen came down, ball played inside, tried to go far post. We're joking. We're just just jogging back on defense. That could easily have been a goal. Great save by Raya. That was almost there. They just walked through us a while ago. Our transition defense is struggling. That's not corner to Leverkusen. Good corner. Dangerous corner headed out by Gabriel as usual. Shot by Leverkusen wide. We're in the 87th minute. Arsenal got to be better. Defensively, not there. I'm not sure why you still have Saka in the game because not the right move. See, they're still fighting, but they're against it. They're down. They have 10 men and they're down 4-1. I think Lewis Kelly's going to come on, actually. Long ball by Raya up the field. You have 2 minutes of regular time. So it looks like the change is going to be made, but he's taking his time. He's taking his time to come on the field. He wants to put him on. Let's see who to remove. He probably should remove Rice. Probably take Rice off and put Lewis Kelly, but no. Throw into the Arsenal again. Deep in Leverkusen territory in the 89th minute. Arsenal 2, Leverkusen 0. Arsenal trying to make a change, but Lewis Kelly's taking forever to change. Throwing to Arsenal trying to make a change, and he's called for the change in the 89th minute. I think Lewis Kelly coming on for who? Is it Nkape? He's coming for Nkape. No, it shouldn't be Nkape. I don't trust Lewis Kelly at left back. Gokares coming off. So he's going much more defensive. Normally he'll put Jesus on, but I guess he's going to put Havertz up front. And Lewis Kelly, I have no idea where he's going to be playing now. Maybe he plays behind. play behind Havertz. Interesting change. I'd love to see Lewis get an opportunity in midfield, which he has never had for Arsenal senior team. Here comes Leverkusen again. They're pressuring us. Ball goes back to Raya. We're in the 90th minute of play, going into the 91st. And we have, it doesn't tell me how many, 4 minutes of extra time. So Arsenal should be able to survive 4 minutes and don't give up 2 goals in 4 minutes. Ball played out to Martinelli, goes by the corner flag. Martinelli tried to cross, corner to the Arsenal. And that should be it. We'll probably take a minute to take the corner or 2 minutes. You know how we can manage the time. Yeah, Saka doesn't look like he's going to score between now and next summer. He looks like he's never going to score a goal. And it wasn't bad today. Took a couple shots, but he's taking shots at the near post where he's never going to score on a good goalkeeper. If you want to know scores in the other game, Man City's tied 1-1 Real Madrid. They've been down to 10 men since the first half, so they're going to be out of the Champions League. So only one English team look like they're going forward so far. Obviously, we have games tomorrow. 3 English team in action tomorrow. Was 3 today. 2 look like they're going home. Or 2 are going home. Got PSG leading Chelsea 3-0. Corner to Arsenal. Rice going to take it. Kick to the far post to Havertz. Havertz headed out, punched out. Ball to Saka. Saka back to Mascara. Back to Gabriel, sorry. Gabriel to Saka. Saka back to Norgard. Norgard to Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly back to Saliba. Saliba. So we're just taking the air at the ball. There's only 2 minutes remaining. Leverkusen have the chase. We go all the way back to the keeper, back to Raya. Raya should just don't dump it. He dumps it. Trying to find Havertz. Martinelli chasing. 2 minutes remaining. Leverkusen trying to go along. Good head by Mascara. Back to Norgard. Back to Rice. Havertz chasing. Rice does work his socks off, though. Got to be the hardest working player on the field. Here comes Leverkusen again. 1.5 minutes remaining. Leverkusen coming forward. Corner to Leverkusen. We're in almost the last minute of play. They're going to take a quick corner. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining after 2 minutes. Or after 4 minutes, I should say. Here comes Leverkusen. Trying to cross it. Martinelli should win that ball. He doesn't. Ball played up by Nkape. Leverkusen coming forward. Only a minute remaining after 4. Martinelli plays it out. We have 45 seconds remaining. Leverkusen playing the ball around as if they're going to church when they're down 2-0. They should be dumping the ball in the box. And they're playing as if, you know what, we're going to go to regular play and time is running out. Here they come again. Play the ball out wide. Too long. That should be it. Only 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, Jamaica said 3, 1. Game, set, match. We're on to the next round. We're on to the final 8. We win 3 more games in this well, not 3 more games. We win, what was it? 5 more games in this competition, and we're home clean. We should be able to beat Barca if they beat Newcastle. Newcastle may be a tougher opponent than Barca. Here comes Real Madrid again. City did well with 10 men, though, I must say. It's tough playing with 10 men. Tough playing with 10 men. Goal to Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. again. City fell asleep. City fell asleep. So it's now 5-1 to Real Madrid. So, people, I will not go through any stats. We won. It's all good. I appreciate you being here. It's been a very, very good day. Arsenal are through, and the only English team that played today that's into the next round. England had 16 in the last 16. Chelsea are losing by 3-0. Real Madrid has beaten City 2-1 today and 3-1, so 5-1 in aggregate. I would say City has been down to 10 men since the first half, and they got quite a bit of chances today. It could have been a different game. I think Real Madrid would have won. They're the better team. And then, what was the final score in the Chelsea game? They were down 3-0. Probably ended up that way. Yep. Chelsea's down 3-0. They're in the 73rd minute. So that game is still going on. But they have embarrassed themselves. I expect Liverpool to beat Galatasaray, to be honest. So maybe may only be 2 English teams in the last 16. So that's not good at all. And the City game is almost over. There's only a minute remaining. And they're tied with Madrid at 1. The goal wasn't given. I guess it was an offside against Vinicius Jr. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. If I feel up to it, I'll do a show later. There's a conversation about should Whisper be in the Reggae Boys team. A lot of those conversations. So not sure if I want to address those things. The Reggae Boys squad will be announced on Friday. I'll definitely do a show then, and we'll take it from there. Thanks for being here. Glad you could join me. If I feel up to it, I'll be back later to do another show. But hey, for now, bye for now. Peace out.